everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
It is
These
Tuesday.
days are just blending.
Yeah, kind of, especially right now because I'm just so amped up for Christmas. I was just telling Wyatt this morning on the bus before he got on the bus. I'm like, Wyatt, you only have 8 more days till Christmas.
I know.
Can you believe it? It's crazy to me.
Poor Santa Claus getting blown around.
I
over there.
know. Well, his stake fell out on that one side, so he's not really tied down. We had to turn all the blow-ups off yesterday because of the rain, and the wind too was pretty bad yesterday. But as you guys can see, there is no rain today. It is a little cloudy and overcasty, but it is not supposed to rain till like way later tonight, and then it's going to be raining again tomorrow. So I think today is going to be a good day for Anthony and I to work on some things that we need to get done. The steak's over here.
I know the problem is that everywhere where it needs to be staked in, it's rocks.
Oh, well.
That's why it's not all the way in.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I came out here yesterday morning and it was pouring out here to unplug all of these. I was in there, we're getting ready to leave and stuff for the morning bus and stuff, and I told Anthony, I was like, I'm gonna run out there really quick and go unplug all my stuff. But for some reason, my axolotl, he didn't blow back up when I plugged him in this morning. So I don't know. I don't know if he's broken or he got wet and just not working right. And of course, that's the one Wyatt picked out and wanted, and that's the one that's not working right.
I know.
But then you got this one here. He gets destroyed by ghosts and the dogs, and
I'm still standing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had this blow up since we lived in Vegas. I bought this one like not our last house we lived in, but the house we had before. So, I mean, I've had this blow up probably for like 10 years or so. But he's lasted, and then I get this axolotl. I just bought him this year, and I can't even get him to make it through the whole season.
I think the plugs got wet or something on it. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of messed with the plugs a little bit this morning to see, and I did touch like the motor part to see if it was blowing, and there was nothing coming out. But then, like I said, I was too cold this morning, so I said, I'm not gonna mess with that. But yeah, it was a very good day yesterday. It did rain, like it poured that morning, and then it didn't really rain for the rest of the day until like later, or like it was like early afternoon. It was like 2 o'clock. It started pouring.
It was on and off all day, and then 2, it was pouring.
Yeah, it started like first you could hear the thunder, and then it started pouring. Of course, because
I was saying, and then.
Oh, you're probably gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, so yesterday we wrapped all of the presents, right? All of Wyatt's stuff, got everything wrapped, and it was raining. We're like, all right, good thing we're doing this. We'll wait till it stops raining to take everything back to the tent.
Yeah.
Or the new shed over here where we're keeping them.
Yeah,
and so it hasn't.
Spot.
So at this point, it hasn't rained for like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm looking out, and I'm like, all right, cool. So we load everything up, put it all in trash bags, and start walking towards there. And I swear, we get right over here, we're walking, and it starts pouring.
Yeah.
And right when we get to the shed and put the stuff inside there, it stops.
Yeah. It was crazy because I had yeah, and I had my hands full. I'm carrying gifts. I have like a big old trash bag full of stuff, and I'm walking over there, and Anthony's like, "Hurry, it's pouring!" I'm like, "I'm trying."
Yeah, and then right when the door opens and the bag goes in there, it's like a switch got turned off and it stopped raining for like another like 40 minutes.
Yeah, and it literally poured for like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It got all the presents wet.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, because there was a lot of them in bags.
That's why I put them in trash bags. Try to keep them
there
dry.
was like one gift that two gifts that I was carrying that weren't in the bag because they're heavy, and they got wet.
Just the wrapping. The presents themselves won't get ruined.
No. Yeah, it's just the wrapping paper.
Like,
but
man.
yeah, but we spent, we were in there for a couple hours wrapping gifts and stuff yesterday. Anyways, that was kind of a weird thing that happened yesterday. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna go in here, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show 'em. It's officially time for me to rip out these tomatoes and like all my flowers and stuff.
Yeah, we got to get these out of here.
Yeah. Maybe I can do that this week.
That won't take long.
No, I just got to do it. You know. The only thing is touching these tomatoes, and some of them are like, you know, a little expired. It kind of grosses me out, especially the smell.
Well, oh no.
Yeah.
Get that done. Get that ready for
Next year.
next year.
Yeah.
Bed right here, and then the flowers too. Yeah.
Yeah. Something really cool though I got just recently are these little cool mushroom solar lights. This is like a really cool find, I think. I was at Walmart and I was actually looking at their Christmas decorations, and one side's Christmas decorations and on the other side of the shelving it's like the garden stuff, which their garden section's very small right now because it's not really grow season. But I was looking at the Christmas decorations and I just happened to see on the other side of the shelf, and I said it's seen solar mushroom lights. And I went, huh. So I walked around over there and sure enough they had these like really cool lights. So I grabbed a box and I'm at the checkout and the lady's ringing me up and she's like, oh, these are really cool lights. And I'm like, yeah, they're back there in the garden section. She's like, oh, I'm going to have to get me some of those after I get off today. And then like a week or so later, Anthony and I were looking at Christmas stuff, you know, presents and stuff. And we walked down that aisle and where they were at, there was none left because they were all gone. I even thought to myself when we turned the aisle and we were walking down, I was like, maybe I'll grab me another box of those lights because they're really cool, you know? Nope, they're gone. I've been there twice now to see if they still have those lights, if they've gotten them back in stock, and nope. So, really cool find, I think. I love them.
Roxanne loves little mushroom stuff.
Yeah, mushrooms are kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's noticed that or...
I think everybody likes little mushroom lights and like mushroom pictures and...
Yeah, I like mushrooms.
They look very fantasy, you know.
Yeah. And as a kid,
stuff.
like when I was a teenager and stuff,
Cats.
I would draw mushrooms all over the place, like
Cats.
all over my notebooks and stuff like that. And then anytime I find a shirt that has like a really cool design with like mushrooms and stuff on it, I want it. Like I have to have it, you know. But that's okay. But real quick, because I'm sure some of you guys are like, I see you're in the garden. Why don't you talk about your plants that are just growing so massive in here?
What plants?
Exactly.
I was looking at them.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have been out here every single day. I was out here for a good month watering every day. Yep. They're getting light. I haven't moved them. They're still sitting here. I got carrots in the grow bag right here, and then I got all my seedlings right here. Nothing. And I even used because before I thought maybe it was my dirt that I was using, so I had Anthony pick me up some good dirt, so I replanted everything again. And I was out here every day watering. I come out here 2 or 3 times a day just to check up on things, make sure things are good. Nothing sprouted.
Oh, no, I can't believe it.
Nothing sprouted. So I'm coming to this conclusion. It's either my seeds are bad, because some of these seeds in this box I had since we first moved here. So they're going on like 4 years old, some of them.
That's what I'm saying. They might
some of them might be bad, but I find it really weird that none of them sprouted. Like you would think at least one seed out of the little bit that I put inside each thing would, at least one of them would sprout. You know?
At least one.
And then I've also thought of, well, maybe it gets a little too cold in here, because we did have some pretty bad cold, cold fronts or chills or whatever that came through that month I was out here watering. I mean, I remember I came out here one day to water and it was freezing, like the hose got frozen and stuff. Like I had to turn it on and wait for it to get water through it and stuff.
That's possible too.
Yeah, so I was
so cold no matter what.
Yeah, just nothing can grow because it was just too cold inside here. Not that it was cold. It was warmer in here than it was outside, but it was still pretty cold in here.
See,
so
I wonder though, you would know better than me, and I'm just throwing it out there. I wonder if you can get like those seed starters like you have, with the one with the lid.
Yeah.
And then don't they make warming pads?
Yeah, I was literally just gonna talk about that.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, so I think part of that too was because it's cold. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm not growing this fall. Okay, this is my plan. I'm not growing until springtime. I've given up. This is my second go around in this greenhouse, and I've been unsuccessful. And I know it's not because of the greenhouse. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. Like Anthony was mentioning too, maybe next fall / winter grow, I will invest in some of those like warming heating pads, and put those in here, and then that maybe I can see if that will help. You know, start the seeds and stuff. So, anyways, it's kind of a disappointment. But I'm not, like, I'm going to use this. Like, now I'm going to use it for when I do my seed starts, and see how that works. I have been unsuccessful a couple years where I do seed starts and then transplant them into my garden beds. And then some will grow and take off, and then others don't. And I have to go back in anyways and just plant seeds. It's really hard to do this with one hand. I need to get a...
I know, we need a handle.
We
need a handle on this thing.
Yeah, because you got to push the door out a little bit to turn the thing. Yeah, it's hard to do it with one hand. So, that's the story of the greenhouse growing. It's a little bittersweet for me. And
it's okay. We'll get it figured out eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know what it is. Combination of a couple probably different things. Yes, I probably should get some of those warming pads. That way the seeds would have stayed warm during those cold days. 2, I think my seeds are bad. And
I mean, because when you started,
I don't know what else. And I might have started a little later too than I should.
What I was going to say though, when you did first plant, right? Mm-hmm. It wasn't freezing yet.
No, it was
So within like 7 days, they should have germinated some of them and sprouted.
Yeah, I want to say it was like September.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, that I started. I originally started.
And that was good weather. So.
And then I thought it was the dirt.
So it had to be the seeds, in my opinion.
It has to be the seeds, because I've even, like I said, this is the second go around with a different dirt, and nothing. And it's weird. Like I said, it's literally nothing. Not even one little sprout popped out and then died. Yeah,
and you have zero problems, as you guys have seen, with the same seeds growing out here, though.
Yeah, and those are the same seeds I've been using for every garden. I did buy new tomato seeds and stuff this year for Romas, because I didn't have any, and that's what I wanted to grow. But I don't know, just it's weird.
Figure it out, maybe. I don't know, maybe the heating pad thing, maybe
I'll keep maybe spring when I grow my garden next year, maybe I'll plant some of those seeds in separate containers
just to see,
and then buy new ones to plant,
see which ones come up,
and see if they come up. And if they come up, then I don't know. Then I'm gonna just say it must have been too cold
in September, though.
Well, that was, I think, because of the dirt. But it is weird though that none of them sprouted. So I don't know. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm just not gonna try anymore this year. It's getting too cold. We ran out of time.
That was the point of the greenhouse, but next year, hopefully, there's going to be power in there.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some plans to run some power out to that thing, to the greenhouse. At least I do.
Yeah.
So maybe you can put a heat lamp in there, or the heating pads, or whatever. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But to keep the temperature more regulated. Nothing crazy, but.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Yeah. So we do still have louvers and stuff we want to add to that greenhouse for the windows. We're not going to do that right now because, well, 1, I'm not growing in there right now, so there's really no point. And 2, it's wintertime, so those things are going to stay closed all the time anyways. They're never going to open. Yeah. Really. I mean, they may open 1 or 2 days. You may see them out there open, but for the most part, they'll stay closed because it's going to get really chilly here and stay chilly, So
it's kind of chilly right now.
It is a little chilly. It's the wind.
It's not cold.
Yeah.
It's just nipply.
Yeah, just ooh.
Nips at you a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. So there's the update on the garden.
I will say this: I went when it was raining. I came over here and checked, and nothing leaked.
Oh yes.
On this
right.
thing, by the way, the windows, they're not leaking.
Yeah. Here, just real quick, we'll come around here and show you guys. Because we didn't get to come out here and talk about it yesterday because it was raining.
Yeah. So everything, some comments, and I don't know, I've done my own research, and everybody does their own. They were saying, oh, you don't want to zip tape the bottom.
Oh, so water can escape.
Yeah, but if you zip tape it all up, no water should ever get in there.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
well, yeah, but also, too, with that comment, if you put siding up on there,
Yeah, there's gonna be siding also.
like I don't see how there
Oh,
should
no,
never be water in behind there
No.
with the siding.
Mm-mm.
Water should never get in between the zip board and the siding.
Well, just right now.
Yeah.
The way it is right now, there should never be water getting in here.
Yeah.
Because you have the zip tape around the frame that protects the wood on the frame. Put the window in, which has the big flange,
Yeah.
and then you zip tape that,
Yeah.
right? And water can't get in there, and even if water got right here, there's the flange.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, people were saying that on the bottom. I think people seen it from one person said it or something, and everybody said, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I did see
Yeah, I agree
somebody
with that.
mention siliconing around the windows before we put the zip tape in.
Yes, but see, when you're installing windows, right? This is just from the research that I did, right? It depends on where you read what exactly materials you have. Yes, you can silicone the windows too, right? But that's if you're not using zip tape.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like if there was no zip tape, I was just installing a window and then with house wrap and then siding. Yes, you'd want a silicone because that creates, a seal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The tape is what creates the seal.
Yeah.
So this is like a big giant silicone.
Yeah.
From anywhere, like I'm saying, the research and reading about things that I've done. Because this is the first time we use zip tape and zip board, and that's why people are using this because it's really good.
Yeah.
You don't
Well, and
need
it-
to do all that other stuff. You don't need. This is house wrap. This is vapor barrier. This is all of it in one board.
Yeah. I was going to say it eliminates
Waterproofing.
a lot of stuff. I mean, that's why people are using zip board nowadays.
Yeah. So traditionally, yeah, you want to use silicone, all that kind of stuff. But with this, from what I read, you don't need to because the tape.
Yeah.
Like people asked us too, also, if we were going to house wrap this thing, and I told them we don't need to because
We have zip board.
you should have house wrapped before you put that board up, and
Yeah, this isn't
no.
yeah, this
don't
isn't
need to do that.
what do they call it? OSB board.
No, it's different.
It's not like that. It's not just regular plywood that you put on. It's different.
No, this outside is waterproofed
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean when it's raining and you're out here and
Rips
you
off.
see the water, it just rolls off of there. You don't see it like getting absorbed into the wood and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, if it did, this wouldn't be dry right now.
So, anyway, I just wanted to clarify that because there were multiple comments about that.
Yeah.
And from what I've read, you don't need to. You don't need to. No water will ever get in here.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yep.
And if water gets in back here like this, that's what these are for. That's where the water comes out inside the window.
Oh, little drain spouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're on the bottom.
Yep.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
It's making a joke. Yeah. Yeah,
We
here.
didn't put the plastic
I
over
w-
here yet, but we're gonna do
Put the plastic on this door, which I was just mentioning to Anthony. That's something we should do on our list of things to do today
Yeah.
while we're working today.
But it was pouring. I came and checked, and I wanted to see if there's water in
Coming
here,
in behind
and there's
there.
nothing. Everything's perfectly dry. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, good.
Yeah, in case if you guys missed our last video of all our work we did in here, here it is. All closed. We still have not got a door handle or anything, but we haven't really been back into town since we did all that.
And
Yeah, this window too.
yeah, it's perfectly dry.
And the door, there's no, can't really tell, but there's no water that came in behind, underneath,
Nope.
you know?
We'll have to silicone a little bit maybe down here.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna put some more tape on the bottom down there, but me and we have plans that we've been talking about for different things around here too anyway, so
Yeah. So,
we got things running in the background, guys,
yeah.
that you guys may not know about, and so that's why we do certain things that you guys are like, why are you guys doing that?
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Yep.
You'll find out.
There is I always say there is
Method to the madness.
there is a method to our madness sometimes. May not seem like it, but it's kind of like, and I'll make it a really quick story because we've been chit-chatting now for almost 20 minutes, but it's almost like when we first started working on the pole barn, when it was still a pole barn, and we started telling people how we were going to convert it into the supply room. I think there was a lot of confusion about what exactly we were trying to do. But now that it's like all almost dried in and everything's built, I think it's more people can see our vision now, you know?
Yeah, they can understand.
They're like,
your
oh, I know what you guys meant. When you guys first said you were going to be doing it, I thought you were going to just, leave the roof on. And I thought you guys were just going to throw up some walls or whatever, you know?
meaning. Yeah.
But it's not.
Ground up.
Yeah, it wasn't.
From the ground, rebuilding all of it.
Yeah, which was our plans from the get-go when we first decided to
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Craziness.
yeah, it is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got to get busy. We got things to do today because today I think is going to be like one of the only nicest days this week to actually do some stuff outside.
Yeah.
So I don't want to ruin this day.
No, I don't want to waste no more time.
Yeah, there you go. I don't want it to go to waste.
We have some goals that we want to try to meet.
Yeah. Yeah, for today, and
I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try.
yeah, we're gonna definitely try.
We're gonna
So
try, guys.
I hope everybody has an awesome Tuesday today.
Yeah, awesome Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys had a good day yesterday.
Yeah.
Stay safe, guys. Stay motivated. Catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.